Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be finishing up Season 4, Round 5 of the Solo Crisis League. To make that a little bit easier today, we're using Golden Glider. Now, Golden Glider, for my last 2 attempts, I was trying to snag every chance I got from the Batman Who Laughs and keep her as long as possible, gaining extra weaknesses along the way. Anything I could do to just keep her on my team. Now I think with having her solo on my team, it's going to go just smoothly the whole time. That's my idea. We'll see if that actually pans out. But that was at least the plan. So let's see if the plan works out. So that's that. It is Season 4, so the ongoing effect is going to stay in play of Arkham Breakout, which means for the entire game, when a villain with an attack enters the lineup, if it has treat it as if it has a first appearance attack against all players. So every attack that comes out is going to affect us, even though they're not supervillains, even though Arkham Breakout's already been beaten. From beginning to end, that's what's going to go down. And then we have the rogues mixed in, crossover 5. So we have a few villains from there mixed in, as well as the teamwork stack. So, the Flash. Supervillains lose their teamwork ability. So even though Golden Glider has this teamwork ability, she cannot use it until after we beat the Flash. So that's going to take a while. But that's okay. We're definitely going to be using her once we can. So we have that, we have the teamwork stack, we have a lot going on in the Batman Who Laughs. We're using the variant I made called Sidekick mode. All the info about it is down below, so maybe check that out, maybe give it a shot if you're interested. And let's just get right into it, and I'll cover more stuff as it comes up. So our first lineup is going to be Strife, which has an attack, so I don't have to deal with that. Got John Constantine, Psycho Pirate, another attack, Signature Trenchcoat, okay. And so we got 3 villains and 2 of my favorite cards. Okay. This looks dusty. What happened here? Oh, it's just the art. It's not dusty. It's just like a cosmic look. Very well. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we'll start from the left to right. Each foe reveals his hand and discards each card with the same name as a card in the lineup. Well, there's no punches or vulnerabilities in the lineup, so we're okay there. Psycho Pirate. Each foe reveals his hands and discards cards until he contains no duplicate cards. Oh, okay, well we'll keep 1 punch, 1 vulnerability, and discard these other 3. And then Dr. Alchemy has no attack, so it's just that. Psycho Pirate hit pretty hard though. So 1 power this turn, and new card comes out. Detective Chimp, good card. I didn't see him in my second playthrough. Alright, we end up this turn of 1, 2, 3 power. We're gonna go ahead and get Detective Chimp. Bring it on. Because who doesn't want a Detective Chimp? Who? Alright, Carter Hall has an attack. Each foe gains a weakness and puts it into their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I don't have a defense, so that's just gonna happen. Alright, it's in my hand, so I have to play it. Then we'll do Detective Chimp, 1 power. Look at the top 3 cards of our deck. I can discard any number of them. We're going to discard this vulnerability and leave the 2 punches. I think you can see the logic there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which we will use to get John Constantine here. Yep. Yes, maybe? No, it's John Constantine. It's a great card for getting rid of weaknesses. New card coming out, Bag of Tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couple vulnerabilities floating around. That's 3 power, 2 vulnerabilities. We're going to go ahead and buy Breakthrough. Now we have 2 ways in our deck that we can destroy that weakness. We have that Breakthrough, and we have John Constantine. Hopefully one of them works, and then it doesn't last too much longer. Worst case scenario, John Constantine's going to destroy some vulnerabilities, and then as I start getting other cards, it'll start destroying some punches. And then eventually, we'll have a much smoother deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we have to play the weakness. We have no vulnerability, and John Constantine obviously isn't going to help us now, so that's all that's going to have to happen there. 1, 2, 3 power, which we're going to use to get another breakthrough. With 2 breakthroughs floating around and John Constantine, that weakness shouldn't last too much longer. Our deck isn't that big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're going to try John Constantine right away. Reveal 2 cards. Draw 1 and you may destroy the other. We're going to just destroy the punch. I know it's not a vulnerability or weakness, but it's going to make the deck go a little bit faster. So 1 power, look at these cards. I may discard any number of them. We're going to discard just the punch to leave the breakthrough. The idea there is to increase the odds that one of the other 4 cards that will end up in that deck will be the weakness, and we can destroy it with the breakthrough. All right, 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna get one more breakthrough. That's a few times now. I could have gotten rid of Strife instead, and I decided to get the breakthrough. I just really want this weakness to go away, because if we get another villain attack that gives us a weakness, we could lose Golden Glider very early in the game. Certainly don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, here's both breakthroughs. 2, 4, couple vulnerabilities, and 5 from this punch. With that 5, we're going to go ahead... we're going to get rid of Dr. Alchemy. Since we bought a villain, we can add a card to the discard pile up here. And then the remaining 3, we buy Strife, and we're going to put Dr. Alchemy up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Not a villain. Okay. Man, still another breakthrough. No weaknesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 power. We're going to go ahead. I was supposed to get 1 victory point when I got Dr. Alchemy. So I was again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. I really wanted to get rid of Carter Hall. I really did. We're going to get Cold Gun and a breakthrough. New card coming out. Ooh, phasing. 2, 3, 4, 5. We know what's in here. We know it's this weakness. Let's go ahead and do Detective Chimp here. You can look at the top 3 cards of our deck. Oh, wait, no, we can't because the deck is empty. Man. Should have changed that up. I really should have. In fact, we're going to go back and we're going to change the order. It doesn't really affect the game that much. John Constantine, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw one of them. Put the top card. Put one of the cards in your hand. Sorry. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. I can draw one of those. And then I can either destroy the other one or leave it on top of the deck. So top 2 here are this punch and this breakthrough. We're going to draw the breakthrough. And we're going to destroy the punch. Then we're going to play Detective Chimp. For 1, reveal the top 3 cards here. We will discard the 2 punches. No, we're not, because we have the weakness here. We're going to leave all 3 of them here. What am I talking about? The idea was that I wanted that breakthrough to be the weakness, but the weakness is already in our hand here, so that's not really a problem. We're at 1. We're going to use this breakthrough on this weakness to get to 3 power. 4, and a vulnerability. With that 4, we'll buy Tornado, getting ourselves another VP. And we will move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. Nice. Very good card. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 we're going to use to buy Carter Hall. And we'll add this punch to the discard pile up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, a couple vulnerabilities. We're going to use that 5 to get rid of Psycho Pirate here. That allows us to add a card up there. We'll add Carter Hall. Alright, we are officially out of villains in the lineup. Now to beat Arkham Breakout in solo, we have to, I think it's discard 5 cards from our hand, all with different names. So, 5 cards with different names. That's punches and vulnerabilities. That's 2 of them. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 3 other cards in the same hand of different names. We've got 3 punches in this hand, so this isn't the hand it's going to happen in. We'll start with Detective Chimp. What we're going to do is use his ability to try and trim out the next deck. So 3 of the cards here. We're going to leave all 3 of them there because they all have different names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to use that. I really wanted Fulcrum Abominus or phasing, but that didn't happen. We're going to get Bag of Tricks instead, gaining 2 VP. Bag of Tricks is one of my favorite cards, but the victory point economy that it uses can sometimes drain, or it can just be very slow building, especially in solo play. Draw a card and choose a foe. There's no foe, so we're just going to draw a card. Alright. 3 vulnerabilities, yikes. And then 1, 2, 3 power. Let's go ahead and get Plastic Man. He's just sitting out there. Dream. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta shuffle it up. I'd really like to start destroying more cards. I thought John Constantine would really start doing it, but he's only got rid of like a few punches. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this is 5 cards, all of different names. They are discarded and Arkham Breakout is defeated. Alright, well, it's not actually defeated. It's gone from the Crisis Stack, but we still have the ongoing ability in play. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Detective Chimp, look at the next 3 cards. I may discard any number of them. We're gonna discard none of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna buy Warcry with that, and we're gonna be happy for this next turn because I think we're finally, not finally, but I think we are gonna beat the Flash here. All right, 1, 2, and we're gonna use Bag of Tricks. We're gonna use 3 VP. Okay, with that 3 VP, we get 3 power, so that's 5 power, and we get to draw 3 cards. 2, get to draw 1 more card. We're at 3 power, and I have to draw 1 more card. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Do I control 4 different card types? Nope, only 2. 10 is enough though. 10 is gonna go ahead and beat the Flash. That's over. And when we beat him, we can destroy a punch in play, which we definitely played a punch here. So that's gone. And we can get, or we do get 6 VP, that's right. Just gonna do that in ones because we're gonna be spending that with Bag of Tricks whenever possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We definitely want that change. Now, also when we beat a villain, we add 1 weakness to the deck up here, and then we get to rescue a hero. Oh, I should have added another hero down here when we beat the Crisis. We get to rescue a hero, and that hero can be Batman or Heatwave. We're gonna use Heatwave because I want to use the teamwork stack multiple times. And that's 2 characters or teamwork abilities. That's 2 uses each turn. You can see how that's going to add up. Okay, so we have to get a new Crisis. And that new Crisis is Final Countdown already? Wow. Okay. At the start of your turn, put a card of cost 1 or greater from your hand into the lineup. Your team must destroy cards in the lineup of cost 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Well, right now we've got 2 7s, 2 6s, and a 4. So we need a 5, a 3, and a 2 out there. We will do that on our next, on our turn. So, at the end of your turn, no, that's not, it's a stack ongoing ability. So it's Ra's al Ghul. At the end of your turn, if you did not buy or gain a card from the lineup, add a card from the main deck to the lineup. So, that is actually something we might want to use to our advantage. That's going to add 2 cards per turn if we don't buy anything, and it's really going to get rid of, or fill the lineup so that we have the cards for Final Countdown. So we probably are going to purposely not buy cards. We're going to add Detective Chimp, because now we have a card out there that's worth 2. And then we're going to play John Constantine, which allows us to reveal 2 cards, draw 1, and I may destroy the other. We're going to draw Cold Gun, and we're going to leave Breakthrough here. Then we're going to play Cold Gun. 2 power. Each time you teamwork this turn, gain a VP, because we're about to teamwork twice. So that's 2, and then we're going to teamwork for Golden Glider. So that's 3, and that triggers Golden Glider's ability to draw a card, and we gain a VP. And then Heatwave is going to teamwork. That's 4, triggers Golden Glider to draw another one, and triggers Cold Gun to draw a VP. So 1, 2, 3, 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's good to see that much power come in. That's true. Do I want phasing or a Fulcrum Abominus? Probably Fulcrum Abominus. That's just a lot of power later on in the game. Not a lot of power, a lot of draws, I mean. It's an okay amount of power. Now, I said I was not going to buy anything, I know. That was just, I needed to keep one of those, so I wanted, if I could afford it that turn, I might as well. Because there's going to be plenty of turns coming up where we can't afford one of those high cost cards. I want to make sure this turn was not one of them. New card comes out. That's 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. We could just add a 3 and be done with it. Yeah, let's just do it. We're going to, I need 3s in my hand. Yeah, I've got a breakthrough here. So there's no villains, so we're just going to destroy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. And we'll leave Pied Piper out here. And final countdown is beat. We beat a crisis, so now we can add a card here. And we can destroy a card in our discard pile up here. We're going to destroy the weakness we gained earlier. Okay, it's still my turn. We're gonna start. We'll start with Tornado. Draw a card. We'll play Fulcrum Abominus, saying draw 2 cards, and I get 2 power for us. So that's 2 power we have now. 4 power, and I can draw another card. And then Bag of Tricks, we'll use 3 to get 7 power, and I can draw 3 cards. Okay, and then John Constantine, reveal 2 cards. We're going to draw a Cold Gun, destroy vulnerability here. Still at 7, 8, 9, 1 VP every time we teamwork a foe now. So, teamwork for Golden Glider, 0, but she gets to draw a card. Heat Wave, another 0, but triggers Golden Glider to draw another card. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17, 18. Do I control 4 different card types? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. So that's 19, 20, and 2 vulnerabilities. That is enough to buy Pied Piper, leaving us with 14 power. And with that 14 power, we'll beat Ra's al Ghul. Beating Ra's al Ghul allows us to, well, it's going to add a weakness up here. And now we're going to trade out Heatwave for someone else. Who are we going to trade him for? We can do Batman or Cyborg. I haven't seen any metal cards yet, so we're going to go with Batman for now. Shuffle everything up, get our new hand ready so that we can deal with this new Crisis and Villain. Now, that went very quickly, very smoothly. We have really trimmed our deck down nicely. Okay. New Crisis is Electromagnetic Pulse. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, 3. And then a new card for the turn. Strife is going to attack, but let's take care of this first. Equipment lose all text and have +1 power instead. Each player must destroy an equipment in his hand. Then we've got Parallax. Each player reveals his hand and discards all cards with cost 3 or less. I guess we'll just take that attack. Golden Glider. Each time you play a card you don't own. Yes, we're going to do the teamwork. That's what I'm trying to say. Teamwork is 1 power. And it triggers Golden Glider to draw a card. Then we're going to use Pied Piper here to teamwork again, getting us 2 power, and then triggers Golden Glider to draw another card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and draw 2 cards. Draw a card. Eight, because it's just +1 power. Oh, this attack. Oh, we didn't have any cards in our hand from the lineup. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12. Now with that 12, we're going to say goodbye to Strife, which allows us to add a card up there. We're going to add Phasing. Always want to add those expensive cards. And still have the ability to buy Iron Heights and Plastic Man. Ooh, do you have an attack? Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we are going to have to get rid of Rabid Robin first, but we're going to play John Constantine, reveal the top 2 cards of our deck, draw one. I may destroy the other. I may. Oh, we're going to draw Iron Heights and destroy this punch. And go ahead and play Iron Heights. We're going to go 2 power and draw a card. We're going to go ahead and teamwork. Getting us the 3 power, triggering Golden Glider to draw another card. 4. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Rabid Robin, which gains us a weakness. We have 2 power left over. We're going to destroy Cold Gun to get rid of Electromagnetic Pulse, which means we can get rid of this weakness. So that's 2 power we have left. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we control 4 card types? So we got 1, 2, 3, and a starter. Yeah, that's 4. So sorry, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We already spent 2, so that's 7. And that's all we get. That 7's all we get. I don't want Brutal Chase, so we're just going to move on. Iris West, also not a great card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Iron Heights here is a defense card where we spend VP to defend ourselves. It's pretty fun. Alright, we're going to start with Golden Glider's ability to Teamwork, which is going to get us 1 power and allow us to draw a card. Then we're going to use Pied Piper to do it again. 0 power there, but we get to draw another card. So that's 1, draw a card. 2, 3, and draw 2 cards. 1. Again, lots of card draws. I need to get rid of these vulnerabilities. I need more destruction cards. John Constantine's just not keeping up with the task. There's 1 more card I have to draw. Oh, yep. Play that weakness, and then we'll use Breakthrough on it to get to, we're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to play Bag of Tricks and 2 power to get to 12, 13, and draw 2 cards. Oh shoot, when I played that weakness earlier, I could look at the top card of the deck and I may destroy it, and we will. Had Batman, I forgot. Okay, so we have 13 power right now. We're going to play John Constantine, reveal 2 cards, draw 1, I may destroy the other. We're going to draw a Plastic Man and destroy this punch. 14, 15, look at the and draw the top card. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and a vulnerability. So with that 21, we're going to say goodbye to Parallax. We're going to buy Iris West, which gets us a VP. For Parallax, did I add a new card? I beat the Crisis? I did not, so I'm supposed to do that. We're going to trade out Batman for... let's get Heatwave back. We're going to get Heatwave back. Heatwave's not a card I plan on using a lot. There are a few crises that is really good for, or a few destruction moments that are really good for, but it's mostly just to have the teamwork ability twice. I have to add a weakness up there. 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have a defense card, I don't think. Oh, we do. We have Pied Piper, and we also have Iron Heights, so that's good. Our new crisis is World Domination. At the start of your turn, resolve the current supervillain's first appearance attack against you. If it doesn't have one, discard a random card instead. Each player must destroy the top card of his deck. Remove this crisis only if each of those cards has a cost of 1 or greater. It's gonna be pretty tough. We have a lot of a lot of really cheap cards in there. Bart Allen. Each player reveals his hand and gains a weakness for each different card of VP value 1 or greater revealed this way. We're going to use Pied Piper to defend. You may reveal this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you do, gain a VP. So we're just going to gain a VP. We don't even have to spend the card, we just reveal it. So he did his attack. We haven't put a new card out yet. Anything I can do, we're going to do John Constantine here to reveal the top 2 cards of our deck. We're going to draw this one and destroy this punch. Then, yeah, we're going to try and beat World Domination. So, please be cost 1 or greater. Ha, that's a card I definitely wanted to destroy. World Domination is over. Destroy this weakness. Add another hero to the Batman Who Laughs. I don't know who it is. I don't want to look yet. There we go. Alright, so that's another crisis down. No big deal. We're going to go ahead and do 1 teamwork for Golden Glider here. And that's going to get us 1 power, which we're going to go ahead and draw a card for because it's Golden Glider. Then we're going to do Heat Wave's ability. Heat Wave. That's 2 power, and I get to draw another card because of Golden Glider. Then Pied Piper says Teamwork again. 3 power, and I triggered Golden Glider to draw another card. 4, 5, and draw 2 cards. Okay, I have more draw cards, but I have my entire deck in my hand, so 6, 7. Not yet. 8, 9, draw a card. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then these 2 will do nothing this turn. Well, with 16, we definitely beat Bart Allen, so that's over. We have to add a weakness up there, and we have to trade out Heat Wave, and we're going to trade him for Captain Cold. We're probably going to spend the rest of the game switching between Heat Wave and Captain Cold to avoid weaknesses and keep using Teamwork twice a turn. Because that's really going to add up of Golden Glider. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have no defense in our hand, but we have Iron Heights out, so that's okay. We have Dimension Shift. Okay, now that's going to be interesting because I don't know if I have any 2s right now. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, and 3. All cards in the lineup cost 2 more to buy. Each player reveals the top card of his deck. If any one player reveals a card of cost exactly 2, remove this crisis. Then our new villain is Wally West. Cannot be defeated unless you have played 9 or more cards this turn. This is a fun one. It's kind of hard sometimes, but it is a lot of fun. Each player gains 2 cards of cost 0 from the destroyed pile. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just take 2 punches, and that'll be fine. Rather than spend the VP, I'm saying. Okay. Anything I can do to just look at the top cards of the deck? No. There's no villains though, so we're just going to try and beat Dimension Shift right away. Do you cost 2? It does not. Alright, so let's go ahead. Teamwork at 0, but we get to draw a card because of Golden Glider. Captain Cold here says Teamwork. That's 1. Triggers Golden Glider, draw another card. Oh, Pied Piper says Teamwork. 2. Triggers Golden Glider, draw another card. Draw a card. 3, 4, draw a card. John Constantine, reveal the top 2 cards. Draw 1, may destroy 1. Oops, that stays there. We'll draw Fulcrum Abominus and destroy this punch. So we're still at 4 power. 5, 6, I'll draw the last card I've got. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Do I have any cards of cost 2? I have none. The only one I can get is Aquaman there. And we'll do that. So we have 18 power right now. We're definitely going to buy Aquaman, bringing us down to 14 power because he costs 2 more. We'll buy House of Mystery, bringing us down to 14 minus 6 is 8. And we'll buy Speed Force because it costs 5 and it's going to give me another defense card. Now, even when I have Iron Heights to defend myself, I like having other defense cards so that I don't have to spend the VP. I just realized I'm on the wrong camera for you. You guys have been looking at the close-up the whole time. I'm really sorry. My bad. I need to remember to do that. Okay. Well, now you're going to see everything that's happening instead of just the lineup. Good for you. Okay. So, sorry. Wow. So yes, Iron Heights. I usually like to have a defense card instead of just Iron Heights so I can keep the VP for if I really need it for maybe Bag of Tricks. Or maybe when we get the Flash later and I need Bag of Tricks then, we don't keep some of that in play. I prefer playing one from your hand because you usually get extra effects from it. It's not just that you're defended, you also get to draw 2 cards, or you get to destroy a card in your discard pile, or all sorts of things. There's lots of reasons I like to play a defense from my hand rather than using Iron Heights if possible. New card comes out. It's an attack. Each foe discards a card from their hand with cost 1 or more. Alright, well let's draw our hand and deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Discard a card from our hand. We're going to discard Bag of Tricks. We're going to put House of Mystery out. And we have to get rid of that villain. So let's go ahead and do Golden Glider's ability to teamwork, which is 1 power. Captain Cold. Oh, and she draws a card. Captain Cold, teamwork. 2 power. And draw a card because of Golden Glider. Pied Piper, teamwork. 3 power. That's draw a card. Tornado, draw a card. Fulcrum Abominus, 5 power. Draw 2 cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, we forgot House of Mystery. 17, 18, draw a card. Reveal 2 cards. We're going to draw Plastic Man. We're going to leave Aquaman on top with our 19, 20, 21, 22 power. We're going to beat Baby Darkseid, which allows us to add a card up there. We're going to add Signature Trenchcoat up there, I think. Alright, so that's 22 power. Still. We're going to try and beat Dimension Shift. Oh, sorry, it was 2 more, so it's actually 20 power. We're going to get rid of... Hey, look, it's Aquaman, which beats Dimension Shift. That's crazy. What a crazy after all of those cards played. And we still have enough to beat Wally West. I definitely played more than 9 cards. We played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we've teamworked 3 times. That's 15 cards. That's enough to beat Wally West. Alright, beating a villain means we add a weakness up there. And you know what? We bought that card of cost 3 or less. So... Oh no, it costs 2 more, so we didn't buy a card that cost 3 or less. Never mind. We can now trade out Golden Glider for Heat Wave. Forgot to add this after we beat him. We're going to take Heat Wave now. Okay, we're moving through this deck. This is going to be one of the fastest Crisis games I've ever had. This teamwork is just way too much power right this second. Now I have a strong Slim deck, and here's what's going to happen. We're going to get hit at some point with collapsing parallel worlds, and we're going to have almost nothing left. And we're going to have to try and figure it out from there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we have a defense in hand. We've got 1 defense in hand, and we have Iron Heights, so we're good. A death in the family. At the start of your turn, destroy a hero in the lineup. If there are none to destroy, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Each player must destroy a defense card in his hand. Did I add a card this turn? I don't think I did. Alright, and then our new villain is Sinestro. He costs 3 more to defeat for each hero in the lineup. Each player puts all heroes from his hand into the lineup. We're going to defend by just spending a VP. Then, Death in the Family destroys Dr. Fate. Does he replace it? He does not. To beat him, though, we have to destroy Defense in hand. We'll destroy Speed Force, defeating a Death in the Family before it even really began. We're going to go ahead and use Golden Glider's Teamwork. So that's 3 power, and that's going to be draw a card. And then Heat Wave, Teamworks again. Gain a card from the lineup and put it into your hand. Then put a card with the same cost from your hand into the lineup. We're going to take T-Spheres and put a Tornado out there. The reason I did that is so we can gain a VP for buying them again. So that was, again, just 3 power we have left over. We still didn't draw a card after Dr. Alchemy. 4, 5, and draw a card. Well, you know what? Carter Hall would have triggered House of Mystery, so I should draw another card. 6, 7, and draw 2 more cards. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is ridiculous. 18. Oh, plus 3 is going to get us to 21. We're going to have to gain a weakness for that, though. 22, 23. Okay. With 23, we're going to... I have Bag of Tricks, but we will not be using it. 23 will beat Sinestro, leaving us with 13 power left over. Put a weakness up there. We'll trade out Heat Wave for Captain Cold. With our 13 power, we will buy another Breakthrough, bringing us down to 10. We're going to buy Tornado, gaining us a VP. And then we're going to buy Magic, filling up our deck there. Okay. I am actually really nervous at this point to see what's going to happen post-collapsing Parallel Worlds, because I am loving this deck. That being said, I haven't seen much in the way of metal cards yet. And when metal cards start coming out, we're going to see some other things happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we have another Teamwork here. No defense in our hand, but we do have Iron Heights. Kryptonite Meteor. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. That's Killer Frost with an attack. Girder does not have an attack. And Challenge Mountain is a location. So, superpower cards lose all text and have +1 power instead. Each player must destroy a superpower in hand. Now we have to take the attack of Killer Frost, which is each foe puts the location he controls into the discard pile. If none, blah blah blah. We're going to defend with a victory point here because of Iron Heights. Then we're going to take on our villain, Captain Cold. Each player flips his hero face down. We are going to defend with a victory point because I'm not flipping any heroes face down. We're going to start by using Teamwork, which is 0 power, but because of Golden Glider, it's draw a card. And then Captain Cold says Teamwork. 1 power, draw another card. Then we're going to Teamwork. 2 power, draw another card. Then we're going to do John Constantine. We're going to draw this breakthrough and leave magic. And then John Constantine triggers House of Mystery, so we draw another card. Just keeps happening. 4 power and draw 2 more cards. Have to play this weakness, but get the 7 power. Since we control weakness, we get to get that full 3. And we're going to use breakthrough on the weakness to get to 9 power. Oh no, Fulcrum Abominus is a superpower. We can't use that. We're just going to stop the turn there and not buy anything. I don't know how many things I screwed up in there, because Kryptonite Meteor, we could not use anything but +1 power from superpowers, so we're just going to end the turn. In fact, we should probably get the weakness and the breakthrough back. Just the fairest thing I could do at that point instead of trying to backtrack. Alright, new card comes out. It's an attack. Each player reveals his hand and discards cards until his hand contains no duplicate cards. There are no duplicate cards in my hand. We're going to play. First off, we'll do Golden Glider's ability to Teamwork, which is +1 power for each card in my hand. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. That's nice. It's a good start. And then we get to draw a card because it was Golden Glider. Because of Golden Glider's Teamwork ability. So, 5 and draw a card. Then we're going to do Captain Cold's Teamwork. 0 power, but triggers Golden Glider to draw another card. Play John Constantine. We will draw Plastic Man and destroy this punch. So again, that's 5 power we're at. What do we want to do? Alright, 6, 7, 8, and we have to gain a weakness. Oh, we forgot John Constantine trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. Uh, 9 power. I'm really trying to play my options here. You know what? We're gonna play we'll get 1 more. So 10 power and draw a card. We'll get 11 power from magic. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Before we start playing more cards, let's try and get rid of some villains. We will get rid of Killer Frost, bringing us down to 15 power, and we can add a card to the pile up there. So we have 15 power. We're gonna add Dream, I think. Yeah, Dream. So that's 15. We'll get rid of Girder, bringing me down to 11, and being able to add another card up there. I'm gonna add Killer Frost. And I think that's all the villains, right? Oh, we didn't buy Psycho Pirate yet. -5 brings us down to 6 power. We can add another card. It's gonna be... We're gonna do Rabid Robin. So we have 6 power. We're gonna destroy Tornado to get rid of Kryptonite Meteor, which means we can destroy a card in this pile here. Oh, these are supposed to be up here. That's why it's so confusing. That's why we did that wrong thing. Alright, weakness. So we still have 6 power. But now we have 7, 8 and draw 2 cards. Play that weakness, but we're going to use breakthrough on it to get to 10. And then we're going to teamwork again. Alright, so we have 10 power. We get the teamwork again. What did we buy this turn? No, nothing of that. I was trying to see if we bought anything that would have triggered Captain Cold's ability to teamwork again. So 10 and 11 triggers Golden Glider to draw another card. With that 11, that's enough to beat Captain Cold, so that's just that. We're going to go ahead, gain a weakness up there, and we're going to trade out Captain Cold for Heatwave. We're just going to keep cycling between those two so that we can teamwork twice each turn. A minimum of twice. There's a few times we're going to go higher than that. Alright, we need to start buying some more cards. This deck's almost getting too small, dangerously small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, new card comes out. Ankh Portal. I think one already did. I think Captain Boomerang Jr. already did, but that's okay. Untouchable Villain. At the start of your turn, put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. If it's not a villain, discard a card. Each player must destroy 8 costs worth of cards in hand. Then, we've got the Joker, which is different in solo. Let's go ahead and get my rule book there. So I believe it's his first appearance attack, and that is... in solo. Where are you? Discard a random card. If its cost is 0, gain a weakness, and repeat this. Okay. So I think we can defend. We can choose Iron Heights to defend, and we shall. So it's Untouchable Villain, so we add a card to the lineup. It's not a villain, so we have to discard a card, and we're going to discard Aquaman. We're going to play a weakness, and then we're going to use Breakthrough on it to destroy it. So we're at 2 power already. Then we're going to go ahead and use Teamwork. 3 power, I get to draw a card, and then Teamwork again. Oh, that's another 3 power, so that's 6 power, and I get to draw another card. We have to destroy what? 8 cost worth of cards. T-Sphere and Warcry are both destroyed. Goodbye, Untouchable Villain. Which means we can destroy that weakness up here. And we're at how much power? This was 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6 total. I don't remember. Reveal 2 cards. We'll draw Pied Piper, destroy this punch. That does trigger House of Mystery, so we draw another card. We're going to Teamwork again for 7 and draw a card. And then triggers Golden Glider to draw another card. Eight, 9, draw 2 cards. 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, this is going just fine. I'm not even going to play these cards. So 17 power is going to be enough to say goodbye to the Joker. Well, we won't do it just yet. So what we'll do is buy Ankh Portal. Now we'll buy Challenger Mountain. So that brings us down to 15. Get Ankh Portal, bringing us down to 10. And then the Joker. We will not gain a weakness. Instead, we will get rid of Heat Wave. And then we're going to not gain a weakness. Oh, but that's right. The Teamwork stack is going to gain a weakness. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. It's another Quiver of Arrows. Okay, a new crisis. Wave of Terror. At the start of your turn, discard all cards that share the lowest cost in your hand. To beat, each player it's actually different in solo play. I believe it's discard the top 3 cards of your deck. As long as they are all cost 1 or greater, you're fine. I'm just gonna double check that. Yes. Okay, just checking out my hand here. And we got ourselves a new villain, and it is Jesse Quick. Each player destroys the top card of their deck. We will defend against that with a victory point. We're going to start our turn. Instead of trying to beat Wave of Terror right away, we're going to do John Constantine, reveal 2 cards. We're going to draw Challenger Mountain. No, we're not. We're going to draw Pied Piper and leave Challenger Mountain. So maybe I shouldn't have done that at all, because then we definitely have what we need, but we're going to try and do it. So discard 3 cards. They all cost 1 or more. So Wave of Terror is already over. Getting rid of this weakness. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some teamwork shenanigans. Ooh, a weakness. A weakness isn't great. Well, But we do have to draw a card. We're going to do teamwork for cold. 1 and draw another card. I have no other weaknesses, so we should be okay. And then we're going to teamwork again. Ooh. Gain a card in live and put one of an equal cost into the lineup from your hand. So 5. Do we have another 5 in our hand? We have Ankh Portal. Let's do it. We're going to do that just so that we can get a VP for gaining that card. And then we get to draw a card. Because we teamworked. Alright. So, we're at 1 power so far. 2 power, and we're going to say... what are we going to say it is? Let's say it's hero. It's location. Oh well. That's okay. 3, 4, draw 2 cards. Here's our entire hand. Here's Challenger Mountain. Play this vulnerability. We're going to use magic on it to destroy it. Um, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, this is more than enough to go ahead and beat Jesse Quick. We'll buy 1 Quiver of Arrows, but that's all I'm doing. Just the 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still haven't seen a single metal card. We have 1 defense. Oh, Jesse Quick doesn't go there. Why'd she end up in my hand? Oh yeah, we'll also have to get rid of Captain Cold and get Heat Wave back. And we have to add a weakness up here. Okay. Let's get a new card coming out. It is Airwalk Shoes. And then we've got Identity Crisis. Each player flips his superhero face down. That's going to be both of them for us. You cannot avoid the supervillain's first appearance attack. Each player must discard +6 power worth of cards from hand to flip their superhero face up. Black Mana. He costs 3 more to defeat for each equipment in the lineup, and each player puts all equipment from his hand into the lineup. Well, there's only 1, and it's Quiver of Arrows, so I think we're going to be okay. So, we have to discard 6 power worth of cards. I don't have that right now, but hopefully we can. We can't teamwork because we don't have these, but we do have Pied Piper, which says teamwork. That's 0 power, so that does nothing. We tried. But Pied Piper does trigger House of Mystery, so we draw a card. Draw 2 cards. We don't have any characters right now because they're all upside down, so... And then we can discard 2, 4, +3 is 7 to get our heroes back. So, we have 0 power right now, but now we can teamwork twice. So that's 0, but triggers Golden Glider, draw a card. And this one will be 1 and draw another card. So we're at 1 power total. 2, and we're going to say it's a hero, because I'm pretty sure they were all heroes, which they are. That's another 3 power, getting us to 5. Oh, this is gone, by the way, because we beat that crisis. We beat that crisis, and we're going to destroy this weakness because of it. So that's 5. We will go ahead and reveal 2 cards. We can draw 1. We'll draw Plastic Man and leave this one on top. We're not going to play... We'll play that to get the 6, 7. I think we'll stop there. There's not really a reason, because we can just buy all 3 of these. So that's 3, 4, 5. I still have 2 left over. And we'll just keep going for our next turn. We need to kind of build up the deck a bit. We have kind of gotten to a situation where our deck's getting smaller and smaller because we're destroying cards for crises. We are destroying cards for other reasons. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're ending up in a situation where we don't have many cards to play. All right, let's just start with teamwork. So that's 0 power, triggers Golden Glider to draw a card, and then Teamwork, 1 power, draw another card. Look at the top card, we may discard it. We will. You know what, no we won't. We're gonna leave it there. Then we're gonna play Aquaman and say it is a superpower, which it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, and draw 2 cards, and that triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. Look at the top card, we may discard it. We will not, but we will use magic on it to get rid of it. Just didn't need it. That's all that is. 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 3 is 14. We'll do John Constantine. Reveal these 2 cards. We'll draw Pied Piper. Leave this. We'll teamwork again. 15 and draw a card. That's our entire hand now. 16, 17, 18, 19, and we will not be using these 2 cards this turn. So 19 means black mana is defeated. That's for sure. We're gonna put this up there. We're gonna lose Heat Wave and gain Captain Cold. So that was 20 minus 10, so we have still 10 power, which we'll use to buy Ankh Portal. And we'll get 1 breakthrough, I guess. Just in case we end up with a weakness real soon that I don't foresee happening, but I just want to be prepared. Who knows, it might be Rise of the Rod, our next crisis, and we can end up with a bunch of weaknesses. And it'll be good to have at least that 1 breakthrough floating around. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have no defenses in our hand. We got Bow Staff out here. Our new crisis here is Alternate Reality. Ooh, at the start of your turn, destroy all heroes in your hand. Gain that many random villains from the destroyed pile and put them into your hand. Your team must destroy 12 cost worth of heroes in your discard pile. This can be a really tough one. I'm okay with this first turn because there's 3 heroes there. I don't really use that much. But later on, it could be a real problem if we start losing some other ones. Like Pied Piper's a really good one I don't want to lose. Max Mercury. Each player adds the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Lose a number of VPs equal to twice the value. We're just going to spend 1 VP instead of losing at least 2. Okay. So we have to destroy. Is it destroy? Yeah. Destroy all heroes in hand. So we have to destroy these 3. We're going to shuffle this up, and we have to get 3 villains, which are going to go straight to our hand. See what happens. Nope. Nope. No. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there are 3 of our villains going straight to our hand. Not great cards. We'll start with teamworking, just to hope that helps. 1, Golden Glider draws a card. Ooh, reveal the top 3 cards of the main deck, gain 1 of them, return the others in any order. Let's go ahead and gain Mirror Images. And we'll leave them in the order they're in. Since we bought Mirror Images, we gain a VP. That's some good news. That's some very good news. Okay, was that just our first one? I think that was our second one. So that's 1 power, and but that does mean we draw another card, and also triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. Look at the top card. We may discard it. We will not if I can find a way to draw a card. Do I have anything that says draw a card? Yes, we do. Okay. Play the top card of your deck. It's teamwork. 2 power, draw another card because of Golden Glider. 3, 4, 5. 6, which we will use magic on to destroy. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. And draw 2 cards. I shouldn't have drawn all these cards because now we're in a situation where we don't have a discard pile for our next turn. Not smart. Plus 3 is going to be 14. Yikes, we really screwed ourselves. We're not going to buy anything. Basically what happened is that we should have left at least 5 cards that we'd have a discard next turn to destroy heroes from for alternate reality, but we didn't, and we end up really hurting ourselves. That was not a good move on my part. Alright, a new card comes out. And then our turn here, we have to destroy Captain Boomerang Jr., which is really sad because that's a great card. And we have to go ahead and get a villain from the destroy pile here. Who knows what that's going to be? Could be Cold Gun. Nope. 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 Yes, it's Girder, who we gain a VP for gaining at least. Okay. How many cards do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can only draw 3 cards reasonably. So we're going to try and do Golden Glider. So that's, ooh, gain a card from the destroyed pile. Let's get a hero. How much? It's 12 costs. So what, we can get a 5 cost hero. That's going to be the best use of our time because you can get up to 5 cost, I believe. Yep. And you can get it from the destroy pile. So it's going to be Captain Boomerang Jr., which will get us another VP, so that's good too. So we have a 5 cost hero in our discard pile. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can still draw another card because that was Golden Glider's ability. How many more do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can still draw 2 more. Let's do Captain Cold's teamwork. Ooh, 1 and draw a card. And I have to draw 1 more because of Golden Glider. So let's not play any more. But we didn't get any more heroes. Man. How can I do this? Look at the top card. We may discard it. We're not going to discard that. We don't want to discard anything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These cards we're not going to do anything with. Okay, 7. I wanted to buy Captain Atom, have 5 cards for our next turn, but that's only going to get us to 11 power. We're going to leave him there. We're going to buy Engulfing Flame instead. New card, new turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many heroes are we losing? We're losing 2 of them. 2 of my favorite ones, by the way. Man, now we have to get 2 more villains straight to our hand. And these villains aren't great, that's the problem. The villains aren't as good as these heroes I'm destroying. The game knows that, though. Alright, Baby Darkseid we gain. Do I have another villain in here? It's not looking that way. Oh, Strife. There we go. Not a lot of villains going on there. Is that the last villain? There's 1 more villain in this entire deck. 1 more villain at all. And it is Psycho Pirate, which means we're going to be in a situation where we're going to start destroying heroes and we can't get anything in return even. So our deck's just going to get smaller and smaller. Yikes. Okay, so in our discard pile right now is 5 cost worth of heroes. Sorry, yes, 5 cost worth of heroes. If we buy him, it'll just be 11. So we don't want to do that. We're going to go ahead and get 3 power for this. 4, we'll use magic on it to destroy it at least, getting us to 5 power. 6, 7, which we will use. We're going to use it just to buy anti-monitor antenna. We have to keep going. We just gotta keep going. We gotta try and get another hero into the lineup if possible. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to destroy all heroes in our hand. That means we lose Captain Boomerang Jr. again. And we gain that many random villains. I think these are the only 2 villains, so yeah, let's just shuffle those up. Look at this giant stack of heroes. All just waiting to be claimed. All right, random. This one. We got Psycho Pirate. Okay. Well. 2 power, destroy a card in your hand. If it costs 1 or greater, draw 2 cards. We're going to destroy Psycho Pirate and draw 2 cards. Let's go ahead and teamwork. That'll be 1 and draw a card. And then teamwork again. That'll be 4 and draw another card. 5, 6, draw 2 cards. Look at the top card. We may discard it. We will not. 7, 8, 9. Play the top card of the main deck. We're going to use it on Quiver of Arrows here. We're going to destroy it, but we get to look at the top card and destroy it again. Or discard it again. We will discard that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Anti-Monitor Tower just stays out here. And we'll go ahead and buy X-Ray Vision. We're going to have a lot of non-hero cards, that's for sure. Shuffle everything up. We're pretty much going to keep going until there's 12 costs worth of heroes in the lineup. And we can generate 12 costs in a single turn. And then buy it all and get rid of it that turn. But there's only 6 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X-Ray Vision. Play the top card of the main deck, then return it. Yes, gain a card from the destroyed pile. Okay. There's got to be a 5 cost one in here. There's John Constantine, and we're going to do Captain Boomerang Jr., and we're going to gain 1 VP for doing just that. Okay, so there's 5 in there. How many cards here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no more heroes floating around then, so we just have to keep going. Let's go ahead and just use teamwork, because we might very well get another signature trench coat if we're lucky, which would save us. Okay, so we're going to do teamwork again. 2 triggers Golden Glider, draw a card. And then teamwork again. 3 triggers Golden Glider, draw a card. We tried. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And put a card of VP value. I will not be doing this. I will not be playing this card. So with that 13, we'll get Tomb of Hathset. And we'll get Bow Staff, and we'll get 1 more breakthrough. We are prepared for pretty much anything. Except for alternate reality, apparently. Alright, there are no heroes in my hand, so nothing to destroy. We will play... let's do teamwork. There we go. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Gain 1 of them, return the rest in any order. We're going to gain Animal Man here. No, we're going to gain John Constantine here. He's going to go over here. Okay, now we're talking. We're going to play Engulfing Flame. 2 power, we will destroy Darkside to draw 2 cards. No, we're not going to do that. We are not doing that. Whoa, go back. That would have been really bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I ever drew a card after playing Dream, so there's that. Alright, we have to be very careful what we do here. Is there anything I can do? I think there's nothing I can do to make this work. I need that 6 power worth of cards. 6 cost worth of cards. I have 5, 10 here. I need 12. I need that Captain Atom. How do I do this? Okay, I think we just have to commit to some dangerous moves. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to do Engulfing Flames, destroying Baby Darkside. Okay? So, that gets 2 power, and we have to draw 2 cards. They are floating around in there. And we need to get them back out. And we need to get them not destroyed. So we're going to draw as many cards as we can this turn. So we get to draw 2 cards. No villains there. I'm saying no heroes there, I mean. So that's 2. Draw 2 cards. Man, and to get the 3/4 power, we have 1 more of these in us. 1 more of these, what's it called? Teamwork. Nothing there, but we get to draw another card. No hero, really? Play a top card of the main deck. Return it. 5, 6, let's say it's a hero. It's not. Man, that's tough. That's really screwing us over hard. Hard. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many cards do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to spend 2 VP to get to 12, 13, and draw 2 cards. Tomb of Hathset goes down. (14, 15, 16, 17). Both of my heroes are in those last 5 cards. This is impressively sad. Okay, we're gonna get Signature Trenchcoat, and we're gonna use it. I wanted to save it for after we get hit with Collapse in Parallel Worlds, but we need it now to get out of this particular issue. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess what? We're losing 2 heroes, and we have to get that many villains. I believe this is all the villains here. I'll check this stack again. No villains in there, right? Nope. All right, so these 2. Okay. All right, at the start of our turn, you may discard your hand and draw 4 new cards. Oh, wait, we can do that. Hold on. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. So when 2 cards take place at the same time, okay? So, Tomb of Hathset and Alternate Reality both say at the start of each turn. At the start of your turn. Okay? So since they both say that, you get to choose the order you do them in. I'm going to do Tomb of Hathset to save these. So, at the start of each of your turns, you may discard your hand and draw 4 cards. So we're going to draw 4 cards, and those are now safely in my deck instead of my hand. Now hopefully they don't come back up. But, you know, there's only so much control we have over that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we still lose Captain Boomerang Jr. We did still lose 1, which isn't ideal. But we might be okay here. We're going to go ahead and just try and draw a bunch of cards. So, Teamwork. Ooh, it's a weakness, which we get to draw a card for at least. We're going to do another Teamwork. 1 power, draw another card. Play a top card. I have nothing over there, so that's not going to happen. After all that, we're still at 1 power. Alright, 2, 3, draw 2 cards. Man, really? This is really hurting me over and over again. No letting back. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. We're going to destroy Baby Darkseid to get us to 7. And that'll be our turn. That hurts. That really hurts. Okay, new card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can at least keep using Tomb of Hathset if there's any heroes on our turn. Yep, we can discard our hand and draw 4 cards. And then Alternate Reality doesn't hurt anything. So now, in our discard pile, we have 5 cost. We need to get to 10 cost, if possible, on just this hand. Yikes. Alright, that's 3. No, we don't want to play that because that's going to make us draw a card. 1 2, 3. You can't do anything. Alright, we're just going to have to try again. So, teamwork. Oh, that's going to be 4, 5, and draw a card. And because it triggers House of Mystery, we get to draw 2 cards. So we're at 5 power and draw 2 cards. Alright, we got our hero, which is good. Look at the next 2 cards. Draw 1. We'll draw Fulcrum here, and we'll leave this here. I think we already played X-Ray Vision, didn't we? Oh, we didn't. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, drawing 2 cards. We still have another teamwork in us, I believe. No, we don't. No, that was last turn. 14 and draw a card, and then triggers Golden Glider to draw another card. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I think that's gonna be that. So with that 20, we're gonna go ahead and buy both of these, bringing us down to 10, which we'll buy Electrum with, and then we'll end our turn there. Oh, we have to get rid of Starro first, really? Really? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are no heroes in our hand, so that's good news. And now we have to get rid of Starro before we go any further. Okay. We can gain a card from the destroyed pile, which is going to help us by getting another 5 cost hero out of there, getting us another VP in the process. So that's that. 2. I can put a card with VP value 1 or less on from the discard pile into my hand. This is dangerous. I mean, it's going to be Ankh Portal, I guess. Alright, so we were at 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but that triggers House of Mystery, so we draw a card. Man. So I still don't get to do it. Still, after all that. This is tough. 7, 8, we're going to destroy Psycho Pirate to get 2 cards. No heroes. Electrum, it's our first metal card, triggers Challenge Mountain to draw a card. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we're going to spend all 4 victory points to get 2. 17 and draw 4 cards. I should have been gone. How many cards do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reveal 2 cards. We'll draw 1. We'll leave the other one on top. 18, 19, 22, 23, 24. We're going to buy Starro. We'll go ahead and get Breakthrough. That Starro actually gets destroyed. And then let's go ahead and do our next turn. New card comes out. It's another hero. That's good news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are no heroes in our hand. I think we can actually do this because there's no villains out there. We need to destroy 12 costs worth of heroes. That went way longer than it normally should. Alright, so these are our options. 6, 4, and 5, or 2 5s and a 4. We get to keep one of these, basically. Any combination of 3 of them we can keep. We're going to keep Captain Boomerang and destroy the rest here. Whew, I am so glad that's over. That crisis is gone. And then we can get rid of this weakness. That was tough. Okay. Now we can actually pull some things off, I think. We're going to go ahead and we are going to do teamwork. 1 power, and that's going to be draw a card now. And then we'll do teamwork again for 2 power and draw another card. 3-4, draw 2 cards. And that triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. Gain a card from the destroyed pile. It's going to be John Constantine here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can put a card on top of my deck. Play a top card. 10, 11. We didn't play a villain or another metal card yet. But it was our first metal card, so it triggers Challenge Mountain to draw a card. We have to play John Constantine. We'll draw Electrum, leave this down here. Doesn't do anything, but it does trigger Kendra Saunders to get to 12. 13. We're going to use Magic on Strife to get to 14. Play the top card of your deck. 15, 16. And these two aren't going to be doing anything this turn. So with that 16, we will definitely beat Max Mercury. And we have to trade out our character here. That was tough. Man, that was just a bad timing for everything. So 16, we did that. Let's go ahead and also buy Animal Man. I guess I just miss having heroes now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a defense in my hand? I have 1 defense in my hand. Let's figure this out. So our new crisis is Atlantis attacks. At the start of your turn, resolve all villain attacks in the lineup against you. If there are no attacks, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Each player must discard 3 non-starter cards, each with different card types. Okay. Then we've got Jay Garrick. Each player passes a card from their hand to the discard pile of the player on their left. If you pass a card of cost 1 or greater, gain a VP. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card and gain a VP. Okay, draw a card it is. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and teamwork. So that's 1, so we can draw a card. And then 2, and draw 2 cards now. We're going to use Engulfing Flames on one of these breakthroughs to get to 4, draw 2 cards. Also triggers Heat Wave. Gain top card of the main deck and put on top of your deck. Okay. And that triggers House of Mystery, so we draw another card. We're going to teamwork again. Ooh, a weakness. That weakness, we're going to have to go ahead and draw a card because of Golden Glider, but there is 1 weakness in play. Is that one or is that the second one? That's only the first one, okay. Oh, there was no attack, so a card should have been added to the lineup. Patty Spiffy should have been added to the lineup. We're just going to add the next one instead, I'm sorry. Alright, we're still at 4 power. 3 non-starter cards with different card types. Okay. We've got 3 of them. We have 1, 2, and 3. No, Mirror Master's better. 3. And these 3 cards are destroyed or discarded? Just discarded? Okay, Atlantis attacks is over. This weakness is gone. Still have 4 power. No, not that weakness. We played that one. That's technically in play. We destroyed this weakness here. And then we're going to use this breakthrough on the weakness we just played this turn to get to 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can put a card on top of my deck. $12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I can destroy a card. We will destroy none of these, so we will not be playing that card. So 16 is enough to beat Jay Garrick, and we'll gain Kendra Saunders. Okay, and we have to switch out Heat Wave and Captain Cold again. That's okay. We're going to add a weakness up here. We are on to some of the harder parts, which is the Flash. And we'll see what happens with him and whatever crisis we have. New card comes out. Lightning Strike. That's a great one to have right now. New card here is Collapsing Parallel Worlds. Each player places all cards he buys or gains from the lineup under this card. Remove this crisis when there are 10 cards under this card. Man, that's a terrible time. The Flash. At the start of your turn, lose 1 VP. Gone. Each time you play a card from your hand, discard a card. Players may teamwork any number of different foes. Okay, this is going to be pretty tough. We're going to just start by doing teamwork. So that's 0, but that triggers Golden Glider's ability to draw a card. Then we're going to do teamwork again. 0, draw another card. Signature Trenchcoat can gain a card from the destroyed pile for now. Oh, we never added a card when we got Starro. We should have added a card up there. Let's say we add Pied Piper up there. Let's go ahead and gain Warcry back. Alright, here's 2 power and draw 2 cards. So we gotta draw 2 cards, and then we actually have to draw 3 cards because of House of Mystery. So we're at 2 power and we're drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, draw a card. John Constantine. We'll gain Ankh Portal and destroy this breakthrough. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Play the top card here. Discard any number of cards, draw that many cards. Okay. We're going to discard 1, 2, 3 cards and draw 3 cards. $10, 11, 12 triggers Challenge Mountain to draw a card. 13, 14, 15, I can put a card on top of my deck, but none of those. I don't want to. Oh, I have to. Nothing says may there. And we'll go ahead. We're going to put a card of VP 1 or less from your discard pile into your hand. We're going to go ahead and destroy that card and do it again. $16, 17, we're going to destroy this card to draw 2 cards. I'm just trying to gain a bunch of cards at this point. We get the teamwork again for 20, and that's going to draw another card. 21, 22, and then these will do nothing. So 22, that's a lot. That's enough to buy all 3 of these. So that's 6, 10 plus 4 is 14. At least we have all this stuff going in our direction. But that late game collapse in Parallel Worlds, after a lot of good cards, we're going to lose here. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we're in a situation like this last turn here where we play pretty much our entire hand. 3, 4, 5. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to play X-Ray Vision to play the top card of our deck here. Let's see what it is. Ooh, draw a card. You may pay 1 VP if you do destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. We will not be doing that part, but we did draw a card. And we're just gonna end our turn there. We're not gonna buy anything. We're just gonna, you know what? We will actually. No, we're gonna do teamwork. 1 and draw a card, and then teamwork again. 2, draw a card. Teamwork from Patty Spivot. 3, draw a card. And since we teamwork this turn, or since we drew a card this turn, she teamworks again. Ooh, get a card from the destroyed pile and draw a card. What do we want? It's not going to last long, so let's get Dr. Fate. He's going to be very useful. Dr. Fate will be very useful against collapsing parallel worlds. So, power-wise, here's 2, 3, 4, draw a card, and we're just going to stop there to get power of the red underneath there. All right, do I have enough here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Tar Pit's out. Sorry about that. All right. So we're going to go and start with teamwork. And that is, gain a card from the lineup and put a card from your hand into the lineup instead of the same cost. Well, we don't have one, so we can't do that. And that's not going to happen right now. But we do draw a card for teamworking. And then we get the teamwork again because of Captain Cold. He says, 1 and draw a card. Reveal the top 2 cards. We'll draw War Cry, leave this down here, but that triggers House of Mystery, so we draw another card anyway. Alright, 1, 2, draw a card. Play a top card of the main deck. Play a top card of the main deck. Alright, that's 3, and I get to look at the next 3 cards. I went too far. We'll discard these 2. That's 3 power. We can get a card from the destroyed pile, I guess. But it's not really going anywhere because we can't add it to the collapsing parallel worlds, unfortunately. It's not going to help us with that. So now we're just in a situation where we'll get another Detective Chimp, but for what end? Well, we have our 3 power to get Tar Pit under there, so there is that. I'm probably just going to start going a little faster because I'm kind of just playing down the clock till we get rid of collapsing parallel worlds. So 4 power. Can we get that quickly? Here we go. 2 power. Add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. If the cards cost 5 or greater, draw a card. It does not. So that's 2. Let's go ahead and just use Magic on Dr. Fate so we can do it again. Ooh, it does have a cost 5 or greater. We get to draw a card. So we're at 0 power so far. We get the teamwork. 1 and draw 2 cards. Oh, and also Magic would have said draw a card because of its cost. Then it's teamwork again. Ooh, it's a weakness. Guess we don't have a breakthroughs floating around right now. But we get to draw a card. So 1, 2 power, and I get to look at the top 3 cards, discard any number of them. We'll discard these 2. Four, 5, it's our first metal card, so we draw a card. Play a top card of the main deck. 6, 7, and that triggers Kendra Saunders to get to 8. Teamwork again. Nothing, but we draw a card. Gain a card from the destroyed pile. We're going to get Dr. Fate back. Still at 8 power. We can destroy a card. Oh my god. The Flash. We're supposed to be discarding cards every time we buy a card. Man, we screwed that up. Forgot that the Flash was in play. I was focusing so much on collapsing parallel worlds. What we're going to do instead is add 2 more cards. No, that's not fair. Because we can only play as many cards as we... we're going to go ahead and just keep playing. We'll add 1 extra card. Okay, so every time we play a card, we have to discard a card. So, but we can only from our hand. We can still teamwork. So that is 0, but draw a card, and then another 1, draw another card. All right, 2, 3. We have to discard a card for that. We'll discard Girder here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and draw 2 cards. And that also triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. Play a top card of the main deck and discard a card. If it's an ongoing card, you may keep it instead. So I guess we just put it in our hand, yeah. Just stays in play. Um, 4, 5, 6. I'll discard this. 7, 8, 9. We'll put that on top of our deck, I guess. We have to discard a card for that. We'll discard this. 10, 11, 12 total we end up with. So with 12, we're going to get Detective Chimp and X-Ray Vision. Those cost 6, so we have 6 left over. How many cards are under here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 6 power. We're going to go ahead and get Mecha Construct. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I should not do that. And then we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a Teamwork. That's 1 and draw a card. And then, ooh, Teamwork again, but draw a card. And it triggers House of Mystery, so we draw another card. Reveal top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Gain 1. We'll gain Speed Force. And the rest can go back in any order. We'll put them in this order. Okay. I still have to draw another card. Okay, so we're at 1. Where are we at power-wise? Those should be discarded. I think we're just at the 1 power. But we've got a lot going on here. 2, 3. We're going to discard a card for that, which allows us to put a card out. We're going to play Patty Spivot to Teamwork again. 4, 5, 6, and since we drew cards this turn, we get to draw a card. And that draws a card for the Teamwork in the first place. Teamwork again. 7. Draw a card. I'm just trying to figure out how to draw the most cards. We can get a card from the destroyed pile. Doesn't really matter what I get, but just in case some weird thing happens, let's make sure it's the one we want. So I think we're at 7 power total. Still have to discard a card for what I played there, so we'll discard Magic here. We'll do John Constantine, discarding Kendra. We'll gain Speed Force. No, we'll gain Girder and destroy Speed Force. Still at 7 power. 8, 9, destroying Girder and discarding Bowstaff to draw 2 cards. 10, 11. We're gonna discard Bag of Tricks and do that, and then we get to draw a card for it. Play the top card of the main deck. Put a hero, villain, or metal card from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. And then I get to gain a card from the discard pile into my hand. Okay. There's none here, so maybe we'll draw a different card. Maybe we'll get John Constantine. for that hero, and then we'll gain magic back. That's the combo we'll do. And then we'll play John Constantine to draw, reveal these 2 cards. We'll get Fulcrum, and then we'll leave that on top. Then I get to 11, 12, and draw 2 cards. +3 puts us at 15. So let's get Avatar of the Ra under there. We'll get Ra's al Ghul. Is that enough yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I get 1 more card. Let's go ahead and get. Let's get. I guess it has to be Ra's al Ghul. Okay, so Collapsing Parallel Worlds is defeated, which means we can destroy a card in this discard pile. Let's destroy this weakness. So since that's done, our discard pile and our deck are destroyed. We did lose a few good cards, but we got to keep most of our cards, which is pretty powerful, considering the options. Okay, there's a lot going on. Now we have to beat the Flash with all of those wonderful things that are happening. All right, new card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try and beat the Flash. Let's play. We're gonna play. We're gonna teamwork first. So that's 1, and that's gonna allow us to draw a card. Then we're gonna play the other one, and that's 0, and that's gonna allow us to draw a card. That's gonna be 3. It's gonna be 4 total, but we also trigger House of Mystery, so that we draw a card. Oh, but Rogue Safe House. That's 2 more power up there, so that's 5, 6 power. Let's draw 2 cards. And I get +1 power for each card I discard this turn. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. Because we've discarded twice. No, 9. We've discarded 3 times. No, it's 8. It's 8. I'm sorry. Yes, it's 8. Play the top card of the main deck. Sure. And that gets us to 9 power because that's another discard. 10, 11. $12, 13, discarding the Rot. That's 14. And then we'll get to 15 of Mecha Construct, discarding Tar Pit. That is goodbye to the Flash. Wow. That was not as bad as I was expecting. Let's go ahead and get a different character. We're going to go with Heat Wave. So we can. I really was thinking about switching it up, but having 2 teamworks per turn is pretty hard to beat. It really is. All right, we have 1 more Crisis and then the final villain. And honestly, this hasn't been that bad. It's been pretty powerful turns. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very well. New Crisis is Legion of Doom. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1. I'll put them down here now. 2 and 3. Hero cards lose all attacks and have +1 power instead. Each player must destroy a hero in his hand. And then we've got Crisis Anti-Monitor. Whenever a hero is added to the lineup, each player puts a weakness from the stack on top of the deck. Crisis Anti-Monitor costs 1 more to defeat for each card in the lineup. And then he adds 2 cards per turn instead of just 1. So there's our second one for this turn. Alright, so I want to get rid of Odomar Sin so that I can destroy a card. So we're going to teamwork twice. So that's 1 and draw a card. And then it's 2 and draw a card. Let's go ahead and do John Constantine here. Reveal 2 cards. Wait, no, he's just 1 power. Never mind, hold on. So that's just 2 power. 3, 4 and draw 2 cards. Also triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. And then the 2 cards we teamworked for because of Rogue Safe House are now actually at 6. So that's the end of Onomar's Sin, allowing us to add a card to that discard pile up there. We're going to go ahead and add what? Something expensive. Starro? Yeah, let's add Starro. So we're at 6 power. Well, 1 power now because we spent all that power. We have to destroy a hero from our hand. We will destroy Dr. Fate to get rid of Legion of Doom. That allows us to destroy this weakness up here. Alright, that's 1 power so far that we have left. We'll put the Rod out here. It won't do much. Play a top card of the deck. Play the top card of the deck at the end of your turn. Return it or pay 2 VP to gain it. 2/3. So we played both of those cards for 2/3. John Constantine. Reveal 2 cards. We'll draw Egg Portal and destroy Brutal Chase. Then we're going to do it again. We'll gain Tar Pit and destroy Power of the Red. And we'll draw another card. And we'll teamwork again. We already play. Oh, no, that goes. Yeah, it goes there. We get another destroyed card. We're going to go ahead and get Magician's Corset. And that draws us another card. And since we drew a card already, she gets to teamwork again. Ooh, we can destroy a card. We can add a card from our hand to the lineup and get a card of that cost. Do we have any 4 costs? Yeah, we're going to add Ra's al Ghul to get Dionysium. Where are we at power-wise? I completely lost track. So that's 1, 2. I think we had a 1 up there for 3. We had 1, 2, 3. That's right. Okay, we're still at 3 power. After all that, still only at 3 power. 4/5 triggers Challenger Mountain to draw a card. And we did play a superpower, so that's another. You may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. Nothing I really want to destroy right now, but we'll consider it for later. We're going to do another Signature Trenchcoat to get a destroyed card. We're going to gain Onomar's Sin. He's a good one. No, we're going to get Captain Boomerang Jr., getting us also a VP in the process. So we're at 5 power so far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, destroying Detective Chimp to draw 2 cards. Sorry, Detective Chimp. Draw 2 cards, and then +1 for each card we discarded this turn. I don't think we've discarded anything yet. Put a hero from my discard pile into my hand. 14, 15, 16, I can put a card on top of my deck. 17, 18, 19, and these 2 unfortunately won't be doing anything. So he's going to cost this turn 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we don't get to beat him this turn, but we will get rid of Ra's al Ghul, allowing us to add a card up there. Anything expensive floating around in here? Something expensive, right? What do we got? We could add Captain Adam. That's an okay one. I think what we're gonna go with instead is Detective Chimp. It's an interesting choice. We may not even see it, so we'll see. So we bought the 1. What did we buy? Did we buy anything? We still have 19 power. I don't think we bought anything. Oh, we bought a villain. That's right. So we're down to 15 power, which we will use to buy Fair Play, bringing us down to 12. Magic, bringing us down to 7. Anti-Monitor Antenna, bringing us down to 2. And we'll buy Flight to finish that off. And a new card comes out. Much less going on out there now. Much less. We are just about to the end of this game. I don't imagine it lasting more than 1 or 2 more turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 2 cards have to go out this turn, not just 1. No heroes came out, so that's good news. Alright, Anti-Monitor Antenna joins the fray. We're going to go ahead and do our teamwork. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get to draw a card. And then we're going to do it again. It's 5 and draw a card. Because it's teamwork, we draw another card. And then, actually, phasing triggered House of Mystery to draw another card. Okay, so we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we used teamwork twice, so that's 6, 7 power. Okay. 8, 9, 10. Draw a card. 11 and draw a card. 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, destroy flight to draw 2 cards, but also gain the top card of the main deck and put it where? Top of your deck. Where are we at power-wise? Man, I already forgot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 we're at. Play a top card of the main deck. Does nothing. 17, 18, and draw 2 cards. We'll do John Constantine. We'll draw this, and we'll leave that there. Teamwork again. 19, 20, draw a card. And since we drew a card, we get the teamwork again. 21, and draw a card. 22, draw a card. Draw 2 cards. My God. John Constantine again. We'll actually destroy this card. 23, 24, draw a card. Okay. 25. 26, 27. We did play villain this turn, so that's 28. You can gain a card from the destroyed pile. I want Onamar Sin. Is he in here? Yes. $29, $30. You know, we're there. We're there. We have more than enough to beat his, what, 16 costs? So yeah, it was a pretty big last turn. We played our entire deck most of this game, I think. All right. I really enjoyed this. This setup is a lot of fun. The teamwork stack, it's getting there. It could still use a few improvements, but we're getting there. The villain, the using the rogues, the villains is a lot of fun, especially the Flash and Wally West. Those are really fun villains. Dark Knight's Metal is still really hard sometimes, but honestly, with this setup, it wasn't. It has less cards, but you add in the main deck cards from the crossover pack, and there's not much else to worry about. So we really just flew through it. This is one of the fastest games I've ever had of Dark Knight's Metal. I know it took a long time, but if you look at the size of this main deck, that's a regular base game main deck almost. So, or even not, maybe even larger than that. So it really wasn't that bad. It was pretty easy, honestly, but it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of different mechanics we were using back to back. A lot of drawing cards. We had fun destroying cards, even for Engulfed Flames. And the teamwork stack with Golden Glider is pretty hard to beat. I had a lot of fun playing. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed watching and you want to play yourself, check out below, see if you want to join the Solo Crisis League. Like I said, this is for Season 4, Round 5, but we're going to be starting Season 6 in not too long. And honestly, all past rounds are open, so jump in, see if you're interested. Additionally, if you like the videos or you enjoy the league and you want to support in any way, we have this game mat is designed by me. It's available on my Etsy store. There's a link below. Or if you want to become a more regular member, you can join the Patreon. The Patreon is also listed below. That gets you rewards here in the videos, some special videos. It gets you mid-round results, a special round between seasons for just supporters, And here's a few thank yous right now for some of our more recent backers. We've got Agent Xander. Agent Xander is one of my best friends. I'm really happy he joined us, and I hope he gets to play sometime. We got Babycorn. Babycorn is a member of the Solo Champions League. Similar setup, but uses Marvel Champions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Terax, also from the Solo Champions League. Usually at the usually in the top 3 or so of the rankings. So good player, and I hope they're enjoying themselves. We got Trace AE, another one of our Marvel Champions, Solo Champions League players. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I hope you're enjoying so far. And that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I know I did, and I'm looking forward to playing Dark Knight's Metal again next season, because unfortunately we finished it this season. I still have a few rounds from earlier this season I have to make up for when we move to the new house. I'm going to be making those up probably this week if possible, but other than that, yeah. Then we'll finish up Season 4 and we'll move on to Season 5 soon. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for checking it out, and you know what? You have a good day.